this is the second video in this series. I'm gonna go through a few things tonight. I was meant to do this video on Saturday, but I fell asleep and forgot about it. So now, first thing off, I was going to do a Raw recap from last week's Raw, but because it's Monday as I'm recording this, I'm going to do a Raw review. So I'm going to go through the matches, and I think it's going to win, and followed by a little bit from NXT, a little bit from SmackDown. I was going to cover the TNA debut on AMC, but I haven't watched it yet, and I don't think I'm going to after hearing all the negativity about it. A bit about Royal Rumble, as it's coming up in a couple of weeks. And I'm going to mention an independent promotion that I'd like you all to check out, because keeping the indies alive and all that, yeah, indie wrestling's great. It's something that needs to be brought into the spotlight. So first off will be the Raw review now, not recap. So tonight it's going to be CM Punk versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship. Do I think Finn's going to win? No. There's going to be some sort of interference from someone, probably Bron Breakker, as he got suspended last week, kayfabe obviously. Or somebody else from the division, Logan Paul or Bronson Reed. Yes, I don't think Finn's going to win. I think he's going to get DQ'd because, yeah, outside interference and all that. And then we've got the Women's Intercontinental Championship match between Becky Lynch and Maxine Dupree. I'm getting bored of this now. Yeah. Maxine won the title from Becky. She had it a couple of weeks, took it to her wedding and all that rubbish. But yeah, move on now. I think Becky's going to keep the IC title until WrestleMania, where she's going to lose it to AJ Lee. And then we have got Javon Evans versus El Grande Americano. I'm really not sure about this one. I'm not sure who's going to win it. I'm not sure who's going to lose. If it was up to me, I'd have Javon Evans win it and keep his momentum going for a bit. I watched a video earlier from AAA this weekend, and you could hear El Grande or Ludwig Kaiser say about what's his name? I forgot his name. How can I forget his name? I've got to look it up. What is his name? No. Vikingo. Oh, what? Mine totally went blank then. Yeah, so it's El Grande versus Javon Evans. And there's a video going around from this weekend where you could hear Americano, Ludwig Kaiser, say to the referee, tell him to mind my neck, for fuck's sake. And yeah, it was just, well, yeah. And then Vikingo just kicked Americano in the neck after being warned to mind his neck, and it's just crazy. So that might be mentioned. And then you got a 6-man tag as well tonight. Dragon Lee, Penta, and Rey Mysterio against The Vision, Bron Breakker, Austin Theory, and Logan Paul. I would like to see the Luchadors win, but I think The Vision need it more than they do, just for story purposes, to keep them looking strong going into Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. So yeah, I think The Vision's going to win that one. There's going to be Gunther's going to be kicking off Raw, so there's going to be nuclear heat for that, isn't there? There's just going to be absolute craziness. And then that's it for Raw. Let's pop over to NXT shows. I don't really watch NXT, so I'm just gonna quickly go through. So last week, Tony D destroyed Joe Hendry and Dion Lennox in a no DQ match. See, I only ever watch it a couple of weeks later. There's going to be a 6-person ladder match for the NXT Championship? Possibly, I'm not sure. Tatum Paxley is going a bit more crazier, yeah. And she's going after Izzy Dame again. See, I don't agree with having Shiloh Hill lose. I think he should have beat Stacks, even if it was by DQ or count out. Is a newcomer, and yeah, I think he needs to look stronger. Yeah, so let's quickly pop to SmackDown, go through that. So, SmackDown, it's from London, and yeah, it was quite a good show. I rather enjoyed it. So, we had Randy Orton and Drew start the show. And then we had, let's go through the results. Randy Orton defeats The Miz to advance to the Fatal 4-Way at Saturday night's main event, which I think is a very good choice. I like that choice. Really like Randy Orton. Charlotte and Alexa beat Julia and Kiana James. I just want either Alexa or Charlotte to turn on each other. It's just, it needs to happen soon. maybe to build a match for WrestleMania. Best is Implode or Frenemies Implode. And then oh yeah, Cody Rhodes declared himself for the Royal Rumble. I thought there would have been more people declaring for the Royal Rumble, but no, just got Cody at the minute. Maybe more tonight. Trick Williams beat Matt Cardona. See, it's good to see Matt Cardona back, but I'm afraid he's gonna slide back to where he was when he was in WWE last as Zack Ryder. So yeah, I don't think it was a good call having Trick Williams beat Matt Cardona if they want him in the main event picture, or if he wants to be in the main event picture. Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu brawling. Yeah, I don't know what to think about the old Jacob Fatu. He left as a face, and now he's a bit of a tweener. He's not a good guy, he's not a bad guy. So, but I think it's good that he's in the upper card. He left in the upper mid card, I should say. Now needs to cement himself in the upper card. So yeah, I think going after Cody is a good thing. Damian Priest defeating Solo. Yeah, I like that. Solo needs to get a beating. I like Solo getting beaten up, especially now he's stolen the Wyatt Six's lantern. What's next? Carmelo Hayes' open challenge was answered by Leon Slater from TNA. Is the current TNA X Division champ. It was a good match. I think best match of the night. And yeah, Carmelo winning just to so you can keep the open challenge going. It's a good call, I think. Jordan Grace and Chelsea Green. I like both of them. And I thought it was a good call having Jordan Grace come out on top. She's a strong person, strong character. So, yeah, have her winning, that was a good call. Jordan Grace and Jade Cargill. I'm not sure if it's going to be a Royal Rumble match or if it's going to be at the Chamber or at Mania. But I don't know who should win that. Maybe Jade, but please have her defend the title more than she's done so far. I think she's had it for like 80 days and she hasn't defended it yet. And then Sami Zayn defeats Ilya Dragunov. Yes. I don't like Ilya Dragunov. I'm not going to pretend to like him. If I was to have met him a couple of weeks ago when I was meant to, I think I would have probably told him. Yeah, I don't like the character. I don't know. Maybe because he's Russian? Don't know. It's just... But yeah, Sami Zayn beating him, it's always good. Ilya getting beat, it's... Yeah. And yeah, that was it for then. So now, Santos Escobar's back in the WWE fold. He showed up at the end, well, not at the end, during Dr. Wagner Jr.'s promo on Saturday. He showed up wearing his dad's mask, which I knew straight away was Santos. I've followed his career since he was King Cuerno in Lucha Underground, so I'm quite familiar with the mask. So as soon as he popped up, I was like, Santos. Being in AAA is a good shout. I'd have him fighting for either the Mega Championship or the one that Dr. Wagner Jr. has got. I think it's the Latin American Heavyweight Championship. So yeah, I think that's a good call, having him down in Mexico playing his trade. I think, yeah, don't have him in a team again. Leave Legado del Fantasma alone. Right, so now we're getting down to the last couple of bullet points. Who's going to be in the Royal Rumble? Oh, to be honest, I think either Bron Breakker or... And I'm going to go out on a limb and say Sami Zayn to win the men's. And for the women's, Chelsea Green. Yeah, why not? Chelsea Green to win the women's Rumble. I don't think Cody's going to win his third Rumble in a row. It's never been done before. I think it's going to stay that way. I think Stone Cold's record is safe for now. But, yeah. Anything can happen in WWE. Do I think Brock Lesnar's going to be in the Rumble? Yeah, I'm going to say yeah. But he's going to be eliminated by someone smaller than him. It would be funny to see like Dragon Lee or Mr. Iguana. I think Mr. Iguana's going to be in there as a bit of a comedy relief. Be good to see Santino win, trying to break his record. 1 second was it, his record? So yeah, I think, yeah, I might do a video in a couple of days with my predictions for the Royal Rumble. So now, last part is an independent promotion. So, my independent promotion, first independent promotion of the week, is going to have to be my friends over in England. Great friends to the page, to Mosh X Wrestling, and that's Lions Wrestling Promotions. They operate at Skegness. The promoter and wife is Aaron Sharp and Mr. Brees. Two fantastic people. I've been to several shows and really got on well with them both and all the wrestlers. It's a great promotion, very family friendly. There's so many different wrestlers that wrestle for them. one of my favourites. I think I'm being a bit biased here because I went to school with him. That's Craig McIntosh, who is the current Legacy champion. Might be wrong, but yeah. But yeah, Lions Wrestling Promotions, based in Skegness. They're on YouTube, so they've got a couple of their shows on there. So yeah, give them a watch. I'll link their Facebook page in the post for this video, and also I'll link their YouTube channel so you can check out some of their stuff. So there's definitely going to be a video up on Saturday for this week in wrestling, we'll say, this week in WWE, and I might cover TNA and their debut on AMC and Genesis. I think it was Genesis. I don't know. But yeah, whatever it was, I might cover it and then do a separate video. But yeah, if anybody has any pointers on how to make these videos better, pop it in the comments. I like to listen to people. I like to take on board people's ideas. So yeah, but now thank you for following Mosh X Wrestling. I appreciate all of you. Without you lot, my page should be stuck on 3 followers, but instead I've got over 43,000, and that's incredible. Yeah, keep sharing the page, inviting all your friends. Share this video. I want to engage with people. I want people to engage with my content. So yeah, please just keep engaging, keep sharing, commenting, all of that, inviting your friends. I appreciate it all. Thank you. Bye for now.